Scuff Doc is pretty dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dead too. I haven't seen that. I forgot it even existed till now.
Guys, can we save Scout Talk for that? Because I am gonna bring it back one day. It's just clinical depression. Might not have cancer right now, and a bunch of other shit would make actually doing it.
Okay, you guys are being
but currently
so
it's
we don't
dead.
need to talk about this kind of stuff.
Oh god, is that Echo?
Is it echoing?
Yes.
Oh no.
This is not
I'm checking the YouTube stream, just making sure everything looks and feels okay on there. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's already started. That's it. Alright, so... when are we gonna do introductions?
Is there echo?
Not anymore. I think it was when Cherry was checking it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that.
It plugs in 3 things.
I was honestly just making sure the music didn't drown out our voices.
I'm
I'm not sure how my voice is going through, but it is apparently.
My
So.
throat was killing me though.
Alright, I'm making the transition in 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody, welcome to the voice. Anyway, I'm this time it's a full house. This is Walmart today. Anyway, everyone introduce. I'm Benny Choker, by the way.
Did Bandit cut out multiple times for anyone else?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, welcome to Scuff Talk, fellas.
Okay, you sounded very good. You still
He
sound
sounded
Okay.
quiet and cut it out so many
Hello
times.
everybody, welcome to the voice talk. Your souls are team. My name is Bandito Tuker, and I'm here with all the other dummies here. Introduce yourselves.
I'm going last.
Pain.
Okay, I guess no one else is stepping up, so I'll do
Alex.
it. Huh?
Let's just go from the top downwards, I guess.
Oh, god damn it, then Beaver's gonna be...
So I go
Oh my
first then.
god, am I gonna have
Beaver, make sure when you introduce yourself, you say that you're a guest.
Thank
You
you,
do realize that you
know.
just spoiled it, right?
You do
Yeah, you
realize
just
that
spoiled it.
right?
Damn it, I keep forgetting that we're recording.
Just continue with
do I
it.
have to take over? Okay.
Yes, you're the sane one.
Okay, hey guys, I'm Beaver, the new guest. I used to be a Scuff Talk host, the creator, and...
I don't think anyone knows. I don't think anyone that watches the channel knows what stuff talks.
Cool.
talking.
I don't care. I used to be... I was the birth of this place because I stopped doing it. Plushie, next.
I slammed my phone on the floor because I cannot speak English.
Hey, introduce yourself, not tell us what's happening currently.
Plushie, go.
Alright.
Is this why?
Oh,
Sorry.
Plushie, missed your turn. Techno, go.
I went.
Okay, it's... Hello, I'm Techno, and who hasn't gone whoever, Cherry, you haven't gone, right?
I used to. I threw it out 5 minutes ago.
Next person above Techno, go.
Okay, it's your turn now, Cherry. Hey, I'm Techno, I already said that. Cherry.
I thought everybody was going. Okay. Hello
Okay,
everybody.
Cherry, Mr.
I am Cherry. And I'm here too. Again, I'm trying to keep up a streak. And I will be here no matter how tired I am. So let's have fun.
Honestly, same.
And then it's Ari, I guess.
Next person, go.
Yes, hello, I am Aruri, your local AO and community Kimono Mimi enthusiast. Thank you.
And I'm guessing since Kit is muted, she's not going to introduce herself today or talk.
Mr. Turd, she can suffer with that.
I'm right. I'm here. I'm just, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I guess it's me.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yep, go.
Okay. Hello everyone. This is me talking, and I'm a new member in this Scuff Talk. Pleased to have you. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
This is boy talk.
This sound like long
Claiming this
voice.
place.
What? To be honest, is it really that far off from Scuff Talk?
Yes. The
Yeah.
formula
Okay,
is similar but different. The main difference would be the amount of people and the
I
chaos.
see.
Scuff Talk is just poorly executed, but has a plan. This is no
the
plan,
exact
but
opposite.
semi-decently executed.
Yeah.
No,
Well-
we have plans. We have scripts. We just don't follow
Not
them.
as much as Scuff Talk did. We
We
have
don't
talking
follow
points. Those are talking topics, which is a good
Fine,
script
yeah.
for what we're doing. But Scuff Talk,
No.
we had questions, and we would give them to the person generally in advance, so they would be ready.
I mean, if you guys
It's
have
a
lot of
different
questions
formula.
and stuff,
If
I
you
can-
guys
Speaking-
want, I could
Speaking of
bring up an
questions and
episode.
suggestions and whatnot, I actually recently got a bit of feedback from somebody that has been watching our podcast. They said that
Oh.
a neat idea. Yeah, they said that maybe a neat idea could be sort of like what I was told was I could they could submit stories or short stories or just passages and whatnot that they themselves have found interested, and then we could talk about them instead of just picking randomly, you know?
Oh, that would be nice. It would mean less work for us and audience
What
participation.
the fuck?
Give me a second.
It also means you
Reddit one
might get
sentence horror
caught.
story.
And
Sorry.
it doesn't just have to be. It could be practically anything. Like a good example that they brought up was, well, I don't know, scary ghost stories or something like that.
No,
I guess.
no.
Halloween
Can I build
What
off
they
that
are.
idea?
Yeah.
I know a subreddit that's really good for spooky season. 2-sentence horror story. It's short, it's bite-sized, but it works, and you guys might like it.
Yes, but
It's literally just like stories like my parents told me they saw someone outside. I thought I told him not to be seen.
And that's it.
Just like that. No, it's just stuff like that. Like I saw a girl outside the window. The other people in the submarine couldn't believe it.
wow, nice.
Just actual horror.
I don't even know.
That.
It sounds like I don't know why, but it reminds me of that game where somebody has a starting sentence and then you try to make a story based off of it, and you all take turns.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no,
can
wait! You
send
start
the,
with a
Reddit
word.
one.
Every
Oh
person
yeah,
says
the
a word,
one
and you have
more
to connect
story
it.
thing. I've seen
Oh,
that
no,
before
no.
somewhere.
I'm gonna message you the subreddit just in case you ever want to check it out. Oh,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
it is good.
So, let's
Has
just.
everybody
I'm back.
has everybody finished introducing themselves?
I think.
Ah, yeah,
so.
I did.
Uh,
Shiki hasn't. And Kate.
Shiki-
Yeah, Shiki's dying.
Ah.
He's gone.
His
Let's move on to the
internet
topic.
has imploded in his own words.
Annoyed right now.
So he's currently bleeding out on the street corner.
Well, he's back. He's back.
Oh no.
We're
good, I'm
He's
good.
back.
Hello,
Been
hello
shown
guys.
Amelia Watson.
Resident dumbass Shiki is finally here. I had to leave the house, so now I'm walking outside just to talk with you guys. Oh.
Wow, you're
Hey,
doing quite well for having a stab
Nice
wound, I'd
performance.
say.
That is elimination.
Agree with that.
Running
the
with
blood
the fact that he
I'm
was
out now.
stabbed.
Now this episode is just gonna be a lot more talkative than normal because I'm just gonna be here cutting everyone else. Let's
Do
go.
we have everyone?
Yeah.
No, we don't have next
Pretty soon.
Wow, nice to know I'm considered everyone.
We don't have
Introduce themselves. Let's go ahead and get started with
Yeah.
the first topic, right?
Sure,
Wait, I
let's
just
go.
realized, what episode are we on? Wait, what episode are we on again?
7. So,
Honestly, I don't
Really?
know any.
The first topic seems to be about Facebook and Instagram. Apparently, this is the second time
yeah,
this
they
week
would.
that they went down.
Yeah, I heard
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
They went down for 6 hours. The
I
internet
would-
just fucking exploded somehow.
You know, I would like to say something. I'd like to feel some emotion about this, but this affects me in zero way whatsoever.
And
So,
can
Honestly saying, I don't really
I
use a
know,
lot.
right?
and like, I heard someone talking about that in class, and I was like, oh, such a shame. I am devastated in the most
It's like,
sarcastic
Everything
tone.
in
I
game
have
is
the
going
same
wrong.
reaction to it.
I remember, right?
The only thing about you that was lost by it going down was the revenue they made.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
But to be honest, the reaction that I had to it was the same when I was asked to write an essay about what I thought was overrated. I don't think I have anything that I think is overrated, so I just kind of picked something popular and went into that.
I remember right when Twitter was blowing up about the fact that Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. I remember specifically for Instagram, I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that you can't look at Instagram models' asses for 6 hours. I am just, how tragic.
Tragedy. The tragedy.
The tragedy.
I didn't open up the
Horrible.
Magneto tab.
Look at the peach instead.
Terrifying.
But I mean, there is
I feel like,
there is some negative implications for that. Like when WhatsApp down, my school group can do their assignments.
Oh
to
yeah,
us, so,
some schools. Some schools in Indonesia they only use
Facebook.
oh my god, that's
WhatsApp.
that's just depressing.
I didn't even know you
I understand that part, but everywhere else it's just like, why would that matter? Why would you care about Facebook cutting down?
Yeah, you have a point.
No one goes on there anyways.
Hey, is that throwing the beaver out a window thing still an emote on this server?
Yes, Beaver Throw is still an
Beaver is still, yeah.
ancient.
Oh baby.
Oh my god, it's not the oldest, but it's one of the oldest that still exist.
Let's go.
Because Ame Gun got changed.
Techno, did you notice the best emote got added?
Whoa, what happened
what?
to what was it again?
Look what the recent one. Beaver Puppy is now an official emo, and I'm
That's nice. God,
And share it on social media now.
Did they get rid of that thing that I thought was teeth, but was really just AO with Ina hair?
Yeah.
That's dumb. There's no longer a jaw and teeth that I randomly see.
Oh yeah, that thing.
We should probably give context.
No context. They don't deserve context.
Context is not
I
needed.
just realized that.
No one here deserves context.
Yeah, no one here deserves context, honestly.
Yeah.
No one why we get all of you us.
Main person I question.
Please don't talk over each other. Cherry was about to talk. Cherry, you talk. Now, go.
Okay. I was essentially just going to say that since we seem to not be focusing as much anymore, we should probably move on to the next topic then, right?
Yeah,
Hey, but I mean, there is some plus topic from this Instagram stuff because like the Instagram Kids project is gone halted, I think.
Oh,
I don't even know
what?
Instagram has a
I don't even know what that is.
version of it now.
I
that
think
can
so.
end badly.
Like they have
Oh
a
boy, I
project.
wonder how well that's going to go. I'm looking at YouTube Kids right now.
it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go well.
It's not.
Yeah.
Instagram Kids is gonna be forgotten day 2. I bet you a hug.
It's going to end up like YouTube Kids.
My eyes.
It's gonna end up like YouTube Kids where it's like
YouTube Kids is working like in its own way, but doesn't work 100% perfectly. So,
I feel like the thing is, Instagram Kids gotta go the same way as YouTube Kids, where it's like, oh yeah, even though there's this option, no one goes for it, right? Everyone just stays on the normal Instagram.
There's no
It's because it's just so prominent in everyone's like daily like system that
Don't do that.
you know how social media you just check it every day, right? So it's just kind of like, why would you move to a different version? Just stay on the same one.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
Might as well.
very good description, me. But yeah, that's the basic gist of it. It's nothing.
Yeah, that summarizes it quite perfectly.
Also, why do companies keep doing this? They know it's not gonna work. So why?
Because
What's the
they're
point?
trying to separate their main platform from kids so they don't get sued.
Also,
Yeah,
because,
it's because they're
They saw that
expecting.
happening to YouTube, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, let's do the same thing they did."
well, actually, the big problem
You
is
know.
that they're going to Senate.
You guys
because,
aren't loving.
there's gonna
Like,
be-
sure, you guys don't want to get sued, but you guys aren't following the same examples as the people who got sued. So if you did get sued,
Yeah,
then
because
no fucking
they
wonder.
understand that there's a pattern. They know that most of their audience are
Oh, no.
children, so they're trying to separate them.
But it
Yeah,
won't work.
but you saw with the YouTube scenario where even though they had YouTube kids, they were boasting about
Well,
their
they
kids
enforced
on the
it
main
on the
website.
platform, so it was worth it to do in the long run.
Yep, exactly.
The only
Which
thing
it's not even the
remotely
fault of the
good about-
creators. The creators stick to YouTube Kids, but it's YouTube who refuses to actually pick it up.
Yeah.
The only thing that I find any sort of enjoyment from when it comes to stuff like YouTube Kids, and keep in mind that this is a very, very minuscule amount of enjoyment. We're talking atomic size here. It's the freaking YouTube Kids at 3 AM memes that pop up every now and then.
Yeah.
What do you
Those
mean
ones that have
memes?
the-
Those,
that
what do you
really
mean
is the only
memes?
thing
They
that I-
thrive off of those.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just that-
really
Just that,
it's kind of on life support right now. That's what it feels like.
It's like those ones are quite. Those ones, some of them are good, but it's just that I can't stomach. I can't stomach
literally
more than
just-
one in a session.
Can we just point out the fact that YouTube Kids at 3 AM is literally just a rebrandishing of YouTube Poops?
Yeah, it is.
At this point, it's
Yeah.
just the YouTube poop evolution.
It's
Can poop evolve?
I don't
next
know.
time we know.
I was trying to
Because
think of a clever
poop
joke that I
has evolved
break
into
all
YouTube
the-
videos. That's it.
Yeah, that's literally just evolved into whatever they can grasp the attention of.
Yeah, look, this new epic thing has become popular. Let's drag it and put it in 3 AM or grind it into mush.
Let's drag it down
Do
the
you,
dark.
you guys want to know
Let's
something
grind
sad?
it into powder and snort it.
What's
Oh,
sad?
what is it, Bigger?
Hey,
I don't like how the music stopped when I said that. Oh no.
Can I
neither.
point
It's
out that
completely
cartoons
fair.
are doing
Neither
the
do
same
I.
kind of thing?
Nah.
They're literally just saying cartoons. They're doing the same thing as the 3 AM challenges. If
Really?
you actually look at how they're structured, it's meant to go, hey, look, this thing! Oh my god! It's meant to distract you and keep your attention throughout all of that. I've had to study it for this class, and I did. I got an A, and it was useful.
Nicely done.
And
Paul.
now I can't look at cartoons or YouTube Kids the same because I just understand what they're doing to grab the children's attention
The
and
formula.
keep them going down a trail line. That's why it's like a YouTube poop. It's overstimulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sensory overload, right? With those types
Since
of
we're on the
videos.
topic of YouTube, I kind of got bored of the conversation and got distracted and started to watch some YouTube videos and looked at my recommended. Anyways, in my recommended, there's this random video called "Animals Hit in the Nuts" compilation.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That
I don't know
sounds
why
like
it's there.
I would watch it.
Wow.
My YouTube recommended isn't that insane.
Mine is just stupid.
But I do
but
get
at least it has subtitles.
I can't even English.
Oh, have you guys heard of the animation that's on YouTube called projectile dysfunction?
No.
No.
Search it up.
I don't think I watched it.
My
I can't search
recommended
it up.
is just going with video games is Hololive.
That sounds like a pretty good one. Mine's just
To
insane.
be honest, I have grown disinterested in Hololive. It is no longer interested for me to
Ooh.
watch.
Fair enough.
It is
I mean,
just-
Hot take. Hot take.
I'll
Hot
be
take.
honest as well. I don't watch Hololive a whole lot. I mean, the only
Neither
branch
do
I stick
I.
with is the English branch, and that's mainly
Yeah.
because they speak English and I want to know what the fuck they're saying. And
even-
also,
like,
they
I
just-
watch-
for some reason, their streams help me fall asleep. I don't know why it is. They just help me fall asleep.
Well,
It
yeah,
doesn't matter
that's
which
the
member it
thing.
is.
Yeah. That's
Make
the
you
thing
fall
about-
asleep in a
that's the
good
thing
way
about
or in a
streaming.
bad
How
way?
do I put it?
I understand
The best
people
way I
who
can
don't
put it
really
with
like
my
actually you go
best
on.
way I can put it with my experience. I will watch a clip, and even the algorithm understands. I just watched that one clip, and it won't give me any other recommendations of clips.
Yeah.
Because I made it a habit of watching one clip like maybe an hour or something, and I'll just go, huh. It doesn't remember how funny, and put the fucking phone away and never watch another clip for like a year or a month.
Yeah.
Like, I completely understand people who only watch like the clips when it comes to Hololive, because I also do that.
Yeah.
Because streams are just inherently boring. Like,
Yeah.
It's hard to watch
it's
And if
streaming.
you're trying to watch, and if you're trying to watch in a language you don't understand, usually the clips have translations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
I
that's
tried
the
to
main
do something in the translation.
The clips are more inherently. The clips are more inherently interesting, and they pick out key points that make you go, that's interesting.
Also,
Yeah,
some
but
of the
yeah.
editing on those clips is just fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. And,
The editing
one
too.
that really jumped out at me.
and you watch back like the original clip without the editing, and it's like something feels missing, right? Like this is
Yeah.
Watching the
this is good at what they do.
stream
Yeah,
is just play,
but,
yeah.
To bring up an example of what I was talking
Something like
about,
this.
this was back when I believe the first generation was still going around with their Minecraft server, and there was an Enderman in their minecart.
Oh,
It
yeah.
chased like
Yeah,
that's
horrible.
alley, I believe.
Oh yeah, I
And
saw that one.
Clips that it
Music.
One of the clips that it showed was like it played out as a horror movie. Like they had intense
Yeah.
music playing, and even at the very end there was a jump
There
scare
was a
with
jump
the
scare. Yeah.
the clipper edited in,
So
and
good.
it got me actually. It made me jump.
Yeah.
It was
Community
like
makes
I-
streams more
I regret
interesting
looking at
than the
the chat
actual
over
stream
here.
itself.
Like when the clips do
the
the
problem I
editing.
have.
Minecraft.
problem I have.
I think if I can put it into a very big summary, I would say it goes like this for some people. Streams I listen to, clips I watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like the main system here. The reason why why I can't watch streams, because normally when you watch a video, that's like the creator editing everything for you to show only like the interesting parts, right? Or parts that seem relevant for the story and stuff like that. But in streams, you have to experience the whole goddamn thing. Like you have to go through all the loading screens, you have to go through all the fucking boring processes and collecting stuff. Just like
In the brain.
sometimes, yeah. So
Can I
it's kind
talk
of.
about something that no one else?
I kind of wanna like
Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
no, on point. No,
wanna talk
no.
about
No one
No
points out
energy.
that the corporate and companies have successfully infiltrated the streaming and gaming market through VTubers. No one points that out, and I'm more of a business nerd, I guess, so that's why I've noticed it, but they have perfectly made personalities that are kind of genuine, that fit in, and we just accepted them, when usually if companies would try to get into this market, we would downvote them to hell.
I mean, it depends on how well they're doing it, right? If
I didn't understand.
then we'll fucking burn them to the ground.
Yeah.
To sum it up, companies are now entering the streaming and gaming market through VTubers.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all.
I mean,
no one realizes it until it's
that's how they
pointed
gain
out.
more like.
Actually, how
fans,
is the
right?
Netflix VTuber doing?
Hey, Netflix?
Netflix.
They have
Oh
one?
yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot that
They
thing
have a
existed.
I didn't even. I
don't know.
forgot it existed too, because I'm too focused on getting addicted to WarioWare. Anyways,
Not workplace.
I don't even know
Uh,
Netflix
did
has
they
one.
die? No,
God,
how fast did that?
where I just go over business strategies of being a VTuber.
She watches
Yeah,
movies.
videos.
And she the JP movies.
How fast?
Azor would really love that.
They seem to just be uploading clips from different animes, and sometimes they'll have the VTuber pop in for some few things.
Well, yeah, that's what the VTuber is meant. It's made for an introduction to the channel, and then they get you
basically
interested.
it's a
with
one-time thing.
What's this shit?
One episode character.
Yeah, kind of, but no, it's meant to just bring you along. See, hey, is she in this episode? No.
Hey, wait,
No,
you're gonna
talk show
put.
host.
I
She
think I know what
does.
you mean.
she
They're gonna put a
updates
clip of
stuff.
anime. They're gonna pop up behind the wall or something. Talk to you about
Yeah,
the
she
anime.
just-
Make it die.
Okay, we're gonna get copyrighted. Okay.
Yeah, turn the video, please.
Okay, alright. Who's opening their freaking
Come
Netflix?
on.
Audio jungle.
Come on, guys. We can't.
Yeah.
Wait, did I?
That's only one
We seem
second.
to be on the topic of video games, so I'll go ahead and point this out since it also coincides with one of our topics for today.
I'm so sorry.
Apparently there was an AI that somebody made that poorly tried to recreate Waluigi in
Oh
Smash.
god, yes. This is the best
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that one.
Look at my entire
I don't
week.
know about that.
Why did it post white?
So it was one of those
I mean, the
image-generating AIs.
AI by itself is very interesting, but the images they produced is like very vague, and they interpreted it in one article as a very like it has a deep meaning like that. And Waluigi is
No,
like, well,
it's just people wanting Waluigi because funny tall boy go wah.
yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
I think it kind of
Arguably the best character.
spiraled out of control a little bit.
You know, I
Like,
feel
I think I remember at the beginning of Ultimate's development, when Waluigi was revealed as an assist trophy, like,
Yeah,
I believe Sakurai
people
started getting
were
threats too, or something like that.
yeah.
Well, no, that's just what. If you want to talk about getting threats, you gotta go to Fire Emblem now. Because people were literally sending him death threats over Twitter. He had to log out to stop seeing the hate.
Yeah,
Ah.
I know, right? It's like, come on, guys.
Or Fire Emblem? Oh, you mean Violet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Violet.
Violet.
People despise that.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting Violet to actually grow on me as a Smash fighter. I kind of enjoy
It's
playing as
good.
them.
I don't even play Smash, and I understand the significance of
thing is-
having her.
I haven't even touched Smash in God knows how long. Wait, let me check how long it's been. Wait, I'm
I'm
gonna
uploading images
Don't even have a
of
Smash Brothers player.
the
Also,
images
can I point out the thing I'm really
Mike is
surprised?
like glitching the fuck out. I
Shiki.
Sam,
Say, wait.
anywho,
oh god,
can I
finally
point
fair,
out
though.
that
quiet ones.
Sora was introduced. He fits as
I
the
just took a
anime
water.
sword fighter, but no one's mad about it. No one's mad about Sora's inclusion.
Well, yeah,
No
but
one that I've seen is angry about it,
I
and
think
I'm
it's
surprised.
because the more requested a character is, the less likely people are to hate it, and the only exception to that was Steve.
Okay, I just realized that Smash has the most playtime on my Switch, yet is like almost at the end of the list.
Yeah.
By time played.
Yeah, but Steve
I regret-
broke
I regret
Twitter,
my
and honestly,
Switch.
I'm kind of laughing at some people because there were people. I think they were just in it for the memes when they were like saying bring Steve into Smash, and then when he actually got in, they turned around and spit on it.
Ah yeah.
No, can I also point out that he still looks photoshopped in the game, and I love that.
He most certainly does look like a mod.
No, he
But
Yeah,
I think that's like,
he's still blocky
I think
as
that's
hell.
good because, you know,
Yeah, you forget about his existence, and then boom, Steve, you're like, oh yeah, he's in the game.
Yeah,
forgot
good.
about him.
How are you?
Can you hear me now, by the way?
Yeah, I
I
can
was
understand
This
expecting
is really
Steve
bad.
to get in as like a
What
sword
is
fighter
Bonk
costume
Boy
or a
doing?
spirit, you know?
I have a question.
Not, but
Yeah.
like as an actual fighter.
Wait,
Wow.
what's
No,
the
I
technical-
remember I saw this tweet
technical-
on.
What's the question?
I remember I saw this tweet on Twitter where it basically said that Steve was an anime sword fighter, and I just busted out laughing.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
He's very anime. Yes.
I'll be honest. To be honest, that person was probably watching Merryweather.
Probably.
Meriwether. Yeah.
This block
Yeah, guys,
is an
did you hear
anime
what
sword fighter.
happened to him? His
Wait,
channel
look,
monetized,
Really?
Oh yeah.
so we can't upload.
Really? That.
Yeah,
Funny.
because they were
Stitcher.
fixing a problem with their files, so they had to change it. He had to log into like a Lumi's account, I believe her name is, and then from there he got in contact, and so they can't upload for like a week. But they are fine. They will be getting their monetization back.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
I mean,
wrong.
happy ending. This is
Yeah.
the good ending. They got their monetization back.
At least yeah.
Yeah, that's very good because that was just kind of.
But I mean, I kinda get it why Meriwether got demonetized, but it shouldn't be that far.
Oh no!
Who?
It wasn't because of his content. It was because an error on their thing for the Google AdSense. That was the error.
Oh.
I asked them to fix it, so for temporary they removed it so they can do that and transfer it over. Surprise for the content, which is kind of weird.
Kind of
You're doing the Mr. Roboto again because he's using data.
I think Shigi's internet imploded again. He just
I don't
vanished.
think it's internet.
Oh no, he left.
He did. Okay.
He said he's using data.
Mobile data.
Yeah, but that's.
Yeah.
It's not that good for.
I think it's his microphone, not internet. Internet wouldn't cause that kind of issue.
Yeah, Kate, he's dead now.
Yes, I can tell.
Dead.
Oh no.
The mute your mic was a tad bit late.
Let's see. What else could we talk about?
Oh, if we need to, I can pull up one of the topics.
That, by the way.
Oh no! I'm doing this scuffed way where we just kind of slowly drift into our topic.
You're the guest, though.
I'm subscribing to the Void Cafe, and I kind of want to be on this again, but just talk purely like business and all of that, because I find it very interesting. But I know you guys.
Kid, are you in?
Yeah, no, this is why we brought you. You're a local businessman.
No, because I
think that-
actually understand the patterns that companies use. Because
Bonk, I don't know what you're
You should
saying.
really be a CEO in the
I
future.
actually have a question. Would you say
Send it to me.
Would you say that if a company has unpredictable planning and mannerisms, that they're
What?
bad?
like
they're a bad company? Or
Man,
no, it
speaking of
depends how
bad
they pull it off.
Can you repeat the
They're doing it
question?
Like Hollow Life, they were doing it exceptionally well because they're basing it off the hey, this is a funny character, look at him go, and that just gives the character more uniqueness and a bit more personality.
I guess.
Speaking of
I'm
bad
sorry.
company,
I mean, it depends on how well they
I
do
don't know
it,
why,
right?
but whenever I hear characters with personality, I'm always reminded of that. This is like the biggest stretch, but I don't know why I keep thinking of this. It's the Game Theory did an episode on Smash Brothers Ultimate talking about how World of Light was a huge metaphor for Nintendo versus its toxic fan base.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that one. I know that one.
But
I don't know that one.
always saw Word as. Can I point out? I always saw Word of Light, and this is confirmed in like the ending thing. Every Super Smash Brothers, they are toys. From the Melee, from the beginning, they are toys. And
From
it is your
64, they
imagination.
were toys.
What do you mean melee from the
beginning?
beginning? Dude!
Sorry, I
Dude!
thought 64 existed.
I'm not even
Melee
that
is more
old and I know the
memorable
N64,
fight
the Switch was on the N64, dude.
Guys, you should have realized by now that most things start out as toys. Transformers.
Yeah,
didn't-
but
we didn't
Smash
start-
Bros.
we didn't start
Canonical
as
The
toys.
best
What?
things
history
come
is
from toys, guys. Come on.
Wait, what?
Best things start from toys. Usually have you not played my
I can't be joined how again.
Funny thing that doesn't exist. Anywho, bring us the next topic, my dude.
speaking of Smash, the new Nintendo Switch with an OLED screen is going to be going on sale later this week.
Oh, nice.
It's going to have.
That's funny. I still have my Switch from
I
like
didn't actually click on this video, but
2017.
the thumbnail did grab. You know those, there were a few people out there that, kind of rag on about how certain, like, titles with consoles and video games have really overly long names.
Overly
Or
long
just stuff that
names?
doesn't fit in there.
Overly long what? And here.
Let me see if I can find it, because I know that I know one person that uploaded a video. I never looked at it, but I might be able to find it if I just scroll through their videos. And I'll read off the entire title to you guys. And
Sure, go ahead.
okay, so, oh my god, there's so many things on here. You know what? I'm just gonna send it in the chat, and you guys can look at it yourself.
I'll read it off. I'll read it off.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
please.
Have fun reading
No,
this.
be the narrator.
Let me read it.
Oh, God.
The word. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
I think I can read it.
A middle and a coherent
Conker's new
good
super. Okay, new funky
Conker's new
mode. Conker's
Fire
new
Emblem
Super Fire
HD.
Emblem HD.
I don't even know what the hell is going on there.
Okay, I'm not muted. HD. The
HD The Fighters
Fighters,
Edition 3 on 288 DS and Knuckles with new funky God damn it.
What?
Okay, let me do this. I'll do this in one go. No one interrupt me.
Okay.
Conker's new Super Fire Emblem HD. The Fighters are Xrd 3 on 2.8 DS and Knuckles, featuring Dante from Devil May Cry series. New funky mode.
You forgot the definitive edition.
Definitive edition, wherever the fuck
out-
that is.
Can I point out? I know half of the games.
You forgot
that
about
are
the
in this thing.
the 3 on 2 2.8. You forgot about that part.
Yeah.
I said 3 on
on
2 point. I forgot
Yeah.
on.
It wasn't
Oh, you
even
also
sure how
forgot
to read
Alexa
that.
one.
Hey, I got most of it.
He makes good content on it. Of it. Like I've seen his videos.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Oh yeah, fucking Switch has LED lights or something now. I don't know.
The screen.
Interesting.
Yeah, they got LED lights, and it's like, why? Of all things.
OLD. The Switch has all BG.
You mean the screen?
What?
No,
I'm trying to think.
I don't know. Like, there's a new like Switch phone LED thing going on. I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
I still have this
Um,
Switch in
I
2017.
think you're referring to the LED. I think you're referring to the LED like screen, which
Yeah.
will give off
OLED.
power,
It's
but also be a little bit more brighter. It's very kind
Well,
of
it might actually
efficient.
use less power because the thing about OLED
I mean,
which are
I mean, it's
organic.
kind of efficient, but when you don't change any of the chipsets from the normal like Switch, then what's the point?
I don't think that the
I mean,
only
you
thing
get
that's
more of a
changed is
battery life.
better battery and wider grips. Probably better Joy-Cons, I don't know.
It still has Joy-Con drift. Fuck you, Nintendo.
I had to
I
get
don't
a
even have
Joy-Con
Yeah, so
because
they
the
still
stick
have
drift for my
Joy-Con.
legs
Guys,
is
can I?
bad.
It is also going to be 11%
Hey guys,
larger.
can I troll?
Hmm?
Can I troll Sans real quick? Can I troll Sans real quick? I wanna troll Sans. He wants to join. He wants to.
You do
stick,
realize
and I'm
he
gonna
hear you,
troll
right?
him so hard. Yes, I know,
Yeah,
but
he-
can I troll him?
I think the
I want-
plan
I want-
here.
yeah, I want you guys.
Evolved into.
Exactly. I don't know.
I expected to be questioned. I'm gonna be honest.
Nah.
I don't even understand.
Good. Don't.
You
Okay.
understand.
Sans, can I troll you?
With your understandable Spain. What?
Sans, I need you to sign in this contract so that I can troll you, please. So that
Sign this
you need
contract so I can mess with you. This is definitely a good idea. That's like signing your name to the thing. Which I love. The concept is
Anyways,
Tiny Bear, can I have your attention, everyone? Yeah, sure. And you guys will have ADHD now. Have fun. And
you
Plushie is
switch?
suffering because
it's going to be
slowly devolved.
$350.
Okay.
Sans, do you agree with me trolling you or not? I need your consent before the admins ban me.
Died.
I need your consent before the
They're literally died before you
before
get
the
consent.
goddamn admins want me.
Fuck.
Cool. All right.
So Sans, do you have consent?
Ow.
I want to point out how things have changed. Like before, I used to be able to troll Sans whenever I wanted with stuff talk. And if,
Shit, are you okay?
Ow.
What's wrong?
I think that answers your question. That now.
I think they're in pain.
Oh,
I don't know why, but ow is typically the human word for I'm in pain.
No, I think the human word for I'm in pain is.
Owie, owie, ow.
Oh, Bandy is up. Well, Bandy,
What happened?
that's finally.
What happened?
Why do I hear wind?
Are we gonna get?
Your window's
Are we
open.
gonna get?
It's very much closed. So I
That was because I dropped my phone on the floor.
It's a simulation, life is a simulation!
I was trying to connect my Vive.
Oh no, that's a
my-
question, but
My system didn't fucking connect because it don't have the right setup. But yeah, if you guys have been wondering where it was, I was setting up a VR thing. Nothing about it in my naive setup.
Oh, that's very interesting.
VR. What do you think of, like, speaking of VR,
You know what? You know what?
what do you guys think of horror games in VR? You know?
I
Never gonna play them because I dislike horror and I know it'll scare me.
I don't know anything about horror games in VR because I'm too freaking poor.
there's some good ones.
Too poor.
I also just, yeah, me
You're
too.
too poor. You can't afford it.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
Why
have
you
a
asking
VR.
us?
You know
I don't
none of us
have
can
a
afford
VR.
it.
The thing is, if I
interesting.
did,
It has a
I was
place.
able to buy a VR headset. I probably wouldn't be able to play a horror game unless someone is there with me because I'm like
Yeah.
that much of a
To be
crazy.
Yeah, no,
honest,
I'm
I
not playing a
haven't
horror game.
experienced VR. I've only
If it's not
experienced
for
it
funny.
once, and it is way more terrifying.
Someone
because it
stop
brings
saying-
you-
I haven't played any horror games actually.
It's like the standard video games with like a controller or whatnot, you're looking at a screen, but using VR, the
You are
entire...
dragged into it.
Yeah, you are
You are there.
Like imagine like at that point in VR, you can literally
Instead of looking at somebody
your
running
face
from
is like
Jason
rubbing
Voorhees,
from the
you
guy.
are
Like,
that person
Yeah.
running from Jason Voorhees.
Can I point out that the reason why it's so good is because it makes you more immersed to the point where it's just like, hey,
Isn't that the point of VR?
yeah, the point of
Oh
VR is
god,
against-
someone delete it. Alright, can we fix that?
Anyways,
First.
the point of VR is to become a must. Yes. Anyways, what now?
Yeah, no, I have.
You know what? I have a few
What's up, Techno?
Actually, I don't have any ideas to go.
Chicken, please, chicken, your mic.
Yeah, Cherry, you go.
Horror game!
Fixes his
I think this is a horror game.
Fuck!
Buat cafe horror game moment. Buat cafe horror game moment tuh.
Escape from
Totally just
Shiki's horrible
broken
mic.
The newest
It's
horror
jump
game.
scare, it's just bad mic.
God.
Anywho, what's
What's going on about Techno? We got jump scared?
Artillery. I'd rather put together a full ass artillery piece than put together that piece of shit ever again.
welcome to VR?
Holy
That
god.
sounds.
Hey, I can do VR. Void talk. Can I point out I want to do streaming, but I tried and my PC kind of shit itself. So I can just do audio only streaming. That's like the best I can do. Void.
Okay, that's nice.
Hello, me.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello, Shiki. Please don't rape anymore. I'm
That looks like armor. What the heck? That looks like armor.
Yeah, because it's the it taps you. I think it's got like motors and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, that's what you used.
The bodysuit. It, like,
God, I
like,
was
got
just
shots and
reminded of
stuff.
something.
You'll
Looking at
literally
that,
get shot.
looking at that VR suit, I was reminded of something that scientists did. Like, apparently they created a robot. Like, the robots can now feel things. Not like emotionally, but physically. They can feel like rubber stuff, you know?
Yeah,
They're
they
like sensors
Uh,
that detect it.
I mean, isn't that a VR suit a very
Aside from that,
expensive,
they
like very,
created
very
robot stuff
expensive?
that feels like skin, and I don't know how
yeah,
the
the
fuck they
VR
managed to
suit
do
is
that.
very effective. What you mean? It's I think a silicone and something else. You can achieve it. There have been. It's mainly used in sci-fi, but it is possible. And they are starting to experiment with it. Why do I know this? Yo, steal his look.
Ready Player One type beat.
No.
If that's like very expensive, like from what I know, it's like very
It
very
is
expensive.
shit tons expensive, and there's gloves where you can actually like feel the tension. Also very expensive, but you can bootleg your own for like $20 to $90.
To be honest,
you feel about
it's
quality.
not very expensive if you have like the hardware and interest to be able to do that sort of thing. Because the HTC Vive alone is like $700, where you have in the Steam Index I think is $1,000 package with the lighthouses and stuff.
Which it's
And then
just to get into it.
$2,000
to have a good
PC to run it.
Oh, who's that in chat? Oh, good deal.
There's a lot that you need in order to get into VR, gaming, or streaming.
Yeah, and that's $2,000 MSRP. You're gonna need a PC like that. Right now, with all the prices, it's gonna be like gold. It's like pretty
Yeah, it's tough.
very
It's
pretty money you need to pay, even if you're in the US.
You get a lifetime warranty on the index, so I guess that's kind of good.
The Steam Index is very nice.
Yeah, it's a very good piece of hardware.
Valve has been doing great with their hardware, and the way that they manage themselves as a business is very respectable.
Yeah, they would make games to innovate nowadays, which is sad, but
the VR headset itself is already very expensive, so if you can somehow get the entire suit, props to you for being a very rich person.
And then you need to get a good PC.
Yeah, you also need to get a good PC. You need a lot of setup to get a good VR setup.
What money? Yeah.
Speaking of very rich people, did you guys hear about the Twitch backgrounds being replaced with a close-up picture of Jeff Bezos on the Twitch website?
We don't.
I'll post a link of it.
I'm just doing that shit. Yeah. Hey, God.
Hello, Nico.
Jeff Bezos.
That's a good prank.
Can't say.
No, that's just GG. If you have the time and money, do it. But I think they were hacked.
Oh, that's the images.
Twitch was hacked. Yeah, that's how they did it. But
I thought it was a puppet or something. I swear.
Okay. Alright,
Look
that's
at
a
the
very
nose.
good
I thought it was a
conversation.
puppet because of the nose.
But so you know how I stop paying attention sometimes, and then I go
Did it
making
again,
two
you
recommendations.
You little boy, you did it again.
Yeah, yeah.
What did I do?
I found this. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with my recommendation, but it gave me mayonnaise on an escalator.
Mayonnaise on an escalator.
And there's a great song to go
Mayonnaise
with
on
it
the
too.
escalator, where it's going. It'll
Mayonnaise on the
slide.
What the
escalator.
mayonnaise doing?
Papa. Papa to the sky.
Oh no.
Yeah, mayonnaise on the escalator. Going up the escalator. Papa to the sky.
Oh, I put that in memes by accident. Sorry.
There's
I
a
love that
very
song.
funny, there's a very interesting video I saw that I think you guys would like. It's explaining like Gen Z humor, and it actually goes like in depth of like what is considered ironic, what's not, and it's very good.
Hey, Sans, say.
I will have to look for it again.
I'm still
I'll
caught
do
up
it
on
after.
somebody mentioning
Yeah,
yours.
right.
They're being a nuisance.
Oh,
After they
God.
leave, I'm gonna block them.
Hey, Sans.
Okay.
Hey, Sans, can you say A in the
your-
chat real quick
your-
so that I have your consent? Sans, say A in the chat, and I will tell you. Not you illogical.
Bonk, what are you doing?
Because I'm very persistent. I'm gonna do something.
Alright, I'm blocking.
Okay, he
Don't,
did it.
don't do anything, cause please don't do anything stupid. I need to do.
By the way,
Metroid Dread.
But,
Pause.
Okay,
I
by
have
the
your
way.
consent, so I'm gonna do something called a funny move.
okay, Bonk.
Oh, neither.
I've
do
never
I.
played a Metroid game and I don't plan to.
I applaud those who are still like diehard fans of Metroid today because When was
feel
the last
bad.
Metroid game that came out?
Today, actually.
Oh,
Metroid Dread.
besides Metroid Dread, you dum-dum.
Around like 10 years, maybe more. It's been a while since they had a game. And
Yeah,
you know who I
that's really
really
like
feel bad
applauding
for?
those who are still Metroid fans, because
No. You wanted to screw Metroid fans. F-Zero fans got it.
that's another thing. F-Zero fans too.
No.
Shiki. Shiki, your mic. Your mic.
It's dying.
It's dying, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of games,
It's better than the one.
speaking of games though, Genshin Impact. All about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
to play that.
My phone is
Okay,
14.
talking about Genshin
so I
Impact.
can't.
Very, like, not even that far into the game.
So they
Yeah,
have.
Just go
I mean,
or you're equipped because
Like, I don't mind going on side quests to continue the story, but Jesus Christ, it's too many to do.
I
there's
just
going to
played
be even more to do
Warframe.
with Honkai Star Rail.
Speaking of Warframe,
yeah.
And I have to do pointless side quests in any game, and most other games.
yeah.
So this is going to be what, the sequel to Honkai Impact 3rd?
Yeah,
I'm not
the
the
same developer, the same developer, MiHoYo.
Yeah. So it's an action
well,
game.
You know that
Impact.
feeling when you want to sleep but you cannot?
Can I point out that in one of the things for Honkai Impact, they were doing dimensional shit, and if you look carefully, you can see Dvalin from Genshin Impact, and they have confirmed. So they are canon to those universes. And I think some people are saying their stories connect. And I've been too lazy to look into it because I don't have any interest in that.
I mean, lore though. it's like it's fun to theorize.
Yeah, it is.
Guess that's why we're here on the Semeco server in the first place.
Oh yeah, Oh, don't
Yeah.
bring up the server around me. You're gonna make me feel old.
Whoa. Oh god, you're gonna. Oh god.
Okay, by the way, because of like Genshin Impact developer MiHoYo announced the new beta, Honkai Star Rail. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like all of the teasers, the trailers, the characters, maybe for some of them, yeah, there are 8. Yeah, there are 8. And the VA, the seiyus too, are already announced. So yeah, that's both.
Nice. I mean, hey, new game, good for them.
If
New
it's a
gacha
Honkai
game.
But I'm
Impact
still
3rd,
excited
less
for them.
grind, it'd be really nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't get why do when people just don't like a game that they're not interested in, they're not excited for the people who do want it. Like whenever I hear a new
Because
game,
everyone's here as a kid.
even if I don't care about it, I'm still like, oh, the people who are interested in that are gonna be very excited.
Yeah, I mean,
And raise a rebel yell. There's a lot of baddies out there. You need to send
Audio
to
tech.
hell.
Agree. If you don't like something, there's so many options these days that you could literally just
New
walk
country
away.
western song, pack a punch.
Wait.
That's why I don't
Are
understand.
we gonna get right?
Like comments saying, especially on stuff saying like, "Oh, this sucks. This doesn't deserve to exist. I wanted this instead." And then I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing here instead? It exists across the street, fucker."
Wait,
Exactly.
we're allowed to swear here?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. I've done it again.
Only one word to say to that.
As soon as if we ever get monetized, you gotta pin me. You gotta mute me because I don't have a filter.
Hey guys,
Like, I lost it a long
Neither do I.
guys, I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna try to set up the fucking Vive. Sorry, not the Vive. The Vibe. I can't speak English. It has made me. The freaking thing. The thing was so freaking difficult for me to set up that I just decided to disassemble it after getting so freaking frustrated with it. It's one of the older models where there's just wires freaking everywhere.
Oh god, yeah, no, dude,
So-
it's fine. Don't feel
yeah.
bad. The cluster.
I don't even know why he's angry.
It's because it's a clusterfuck to set up, and that's honestly, it's
It's a clusterfuck to set up, and
Yes,
it's
the
a
clusterfuck. Classic.
Anywho, I'm gonna stop.
I've
swearing.
seen
I only
many
have one.
clusterfucks.
Anywho, I was gonna bring up a topic.
Before he starts swearing.
So actually, it's interesting that MiHoYo they announced the closed beta, but it's gonna be PC and mobile only when Genshin is
I
on
didn't know
console.
that.
Oh, no.
It doesn't seem like Star Royal is going to be available
I feel
on
like-
console, at least not yet, because there's been no closed
I'm just
beta
waiting
for
for
it.
Genshin to be available on Switch.
Ah,
Have you ever had that feeling when you wanna assist but you cannot?
No.
I have.
Really?
Oh.
No?
It's
Wow.
annoying.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
okay.
I'm
What
telling you,
happened
What's
here?
happening, my dude?
What happened?
I think my mom's watching this.
Oh.
Yo, Bruce's mom said hi in chat.
Hello, Cherry's mother.
Oh.
They're very nice people. We're good at
Konnichiwa, Cherry no Kazan.
Alright.
Hi.
Anywho, other
Say hi
other
to
than
Papa.
that,
He just messaged me on Discord saying I am. Oh no.
Raise your fist into the air and raise a rebel yell. There's a lot of baddies out there.
Speaking of mothers, can we get on to like really bad parenting advice that people give?
Sure. We're speaking about parents.
Let's not talk about
Oh yeah, just
bad parenting
this
advice.
is the perfect time to vent. What is she gonna do? Show up in his room? Probably.
I am
She can't
indeed.
show up to mine.
Hi,
I
Terry.
am
I mean-
indeed. Good for you.
Any support is appreciated though.
Yeah.
Any support.
So the thing I want to point out is just everyone, you should have kids. No, you really in this economy. That's a post I keep seeing. It's just enter line here and then blank in this economy. Because God, you think I could barely watch over myself in life? You
Look
think
at
I
thing.
can watch over a tiny gremlin?
My brain is melted
I
completely.
don't think femboys can have kids.
I didn't understand a single thing you said, Fever. I'm going to be frank.
People say that you should have kids, but in this economy, it's more of a hindrance, and you wouldn't be able to actually look after them properly.
Oh no.
That is
Oh yes,
true.
my microphone decided to dip so far down that it decided to go in the red. Wow.
Talk,
Nice.
red mic.
No, it's not that my mic is
I
full.
don't really know any like bad parenting advice. I mean,
Well, there's one very obvious one. If the kid doesn't live with them, that's like very old.
what?
That's from 1950.
I shut
What?
Oh, did you guys didn't experience the advice of, well, if they don't listen, hit them? I mean, it's very old and illegal now, but
Belt.
Well, maybe maybe in your guys' place, but in
that's like.
I mean,
other.
I grew up as
No,
the
no.
youngest child in my
But in-
family, therefore I was spoiled to hell and back. So
God,
Oh,
a younger
yeah.
child have so much fun. As a middle
I
child,
was not spoiled.
it's just
Yeah.
I was not
hell.
spoiled at all.
By the way,
being the
guys.
youngest child is like both a blessing and a curse because it's nice
You're
that you get to
lonely.
be like everyone is a little bit more nicer to you, I guess. So it's a little bit of
My
automatic.
dad is
there.
nice
Yeah,
to my
but
brother. I
you don't
love.
have
That's
that
about it.
No,
They treat you like as if you're like too innocent for the world. And I'll be honest, when I was in elementary school, I knew what Danganronpa was, and I had seen the games and watched the anime of it. So
I still don't
same.
know what it is, so.
It's the murder
basically
thing.
Danganronpa is
Let me describe it. Let me describe it. I was a fan for.
all
describe
Danganronpa is literally just it's a mystery horror game, and you literally see people die. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've watched
and the fact
Tokyo
that-
Ghoul.
Yeah, same thing. Either way.
I watched Kimmy got killed. Next question.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
but
guys,
the point that I'm trying to get across, here is that I had already seen some, I guess, in the terms that they would use, disturbing imagery at like the like elementary school or whatnot. I think.
Okay.
And
well, that.
So when they try to protect me from that stuff, it's my response was kind of, I already know what's going on.
Yeah,
You know?
I already know the context. This doesn't scare me. And I want to point out that people were figuring out that stuff earlier and earlier, to the point where we don't know how to explain it anymore. We just like, go look it up, find out, kiddo. And around and find out.
Guys, you wanna know what I was taught as a kid? What? Raise your fist into the air and raise a rebel yell.
Audio jungle.
Upright by Treyarch.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Sorry, I just started singing the tune of Pack-a-Punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Raise your fist into the air and raise a rebel
can I
yell.
point out how Germa found out the audio jungle thing and it works pretty well? Like if you just say like audio jungle repeatedly, the sensor bot sometimes will not catch it.
Well, yeah, that's been well known because that's how computers recognize sound. Like Shazam and stuff.
But
They recognize based on
Germa actually
clips.
figured that out, and let me just say, Germa's a genius. God damn, bless that man.
Science.
Science.
I have a little bit I have a
jungle.
nice little. I'm not really sure if I should classify this as a challenge. It should be pretty easy, but then again, I don't know. I was actually thinking about this. How do you explain stuff that is so common to us to somebody who's never seen it? Like, for example, explain in detail what the fuck is pizza and how is it?
Okay, this is
I mean,
no, I've got an idea. Pizza is, okay, you know how you make a sandwich? Remove 1 to 2 pieces of bread. You need one of those pieces of bread. You need to, you're going to take your dough. You're going to spread it out very thinly. And then you're going to put some red sauce on that. And then what you're going to do, that red sauce is going to be crushed tomatoes and some other herbs that I have no idea what they are, but you must, you'll find it. And you'll turn that into a paste. And then you'll spread that on your thinly done dough. I'm not explaining dough because I assume you know what that is. If you don't, find a baker. They'll probably give you like an hour-long explanation. Anyways, back onto this. So your dough. And now you want an end to one of these doughs. So you'll make like a thick rim on one end of this square dough. It doesn't have to be circular. I don't care. All right, we're making a pizza. A pizza can be square, circular, goddamn space. A space pizza.
My pizza's an oval.
Sure, why not? Anyway, you want your outer, the outer edge needs to be thicker than the interior. And now that you've got your red sauce, and don't put the sauce on top of the thick stuff. Now put your stuff with your sauce on the thin dough place. Then put a cheese, mozzarella, and I think it's just mozzarella.
Can I point out that cooking is literally can be something as fuck around and find out?
Yeah. It is. Take this and put it in. I don't know the degree of oven.
But the main point that I'm trying to get across is it's a little bit more difficult to explain something that's just so common to you because you're so accustomed to it that you don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I mean,
philosophy thing.
And even when and another thing is that when you hear somebody else describing something like that, it kind of throws you off a little bit because even though you know what it is, you're like, whoa, you know?
Yeah, like that. I mean, Techno, I don't want to.
An example that is relevant to that question. It's the explain color to a blind person.
Oh yeah, like that. Too. Like that. Too. I mean, Techno.
It's
I don't.
But it's so interesting.
I don't want to like nullify all of your long explanation. I really appreciate it, but you just explain how to make it, not defining the pizza itself.
You are right.
She said they're not telling what the
good point.
That is a great point.
My mother about your little spiel back then. She texted me, "They're not telling what pizza is, just its ingredients."
Yeah, like that.
How do I say it's a circle of deliciousness? Actually, I dislike
can I
pizza,
get
so it's a circle of death.
Yo, can I get my 2 cents in? I haven't spoken all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken at all. Explain
Best way to say it's pizza is a pastime that people like are taking.
Yeah.
Pizza is a comfort food.
Pizza is just
Everything's
that
a
one
comfort
thing.
food.
Pizza is just that one thing when you don't want to make anything else. Not only that, speaking about telling explaining to blind people what color is, it's kind of like explaining to deaf people how sound sounds like using sight.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
how can you even explain them? How can you even explain them?
Exactly.
Interpreter.
Someone who's
You can
never
write it
One does the shitty monitor.
You either write it or hand. Yeah.
I mean, if you draw, if you draw, if you draw like how sound is, then it's just a bunch of waves. It doesn't explain anything.
Cattails, the little-known survival superfood, aka nature's glizzy. I'm joking.
Okay, no, so you gotta give it historical context. That's how you explain what pizza is.
Tasty
Pizza is, it's like the Italian Renaissance. It's a blank canvas for anything, for creativity.
Are you describing
soul.
pizza as Italian when it was made by the Boston community?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not relevant to historical context. Okay, Boston didn't exist during the Italian
Why am
Renaissance.
I don't know why,
So it
but
doesn't matter.
For some reason, I thought of bananas on pizza.
That has
What?
been done.
You need not be a bad idea.
The toppings,
that has
the
been
setting,
done.
Michelangelo's point is
you need
how
lighting.
would you
Banana
like some
slices, and
chocolate
then you just
banana
put them on the
pizza?
pizza.
Well, guys,
No,
guys,
If you want to do that, go for it.
Here's the thing.
I mean,
Guys,
No,
Guys, I read
that's a straight abomination. No, don't put any fruit on pizza.
No, you don't know that yet
guys,
until you've
I
tried it.
wanted to say, speaking about comfort food. Oh wait, no, Beaver, you go first.
Pete, I figured out how to describe pizza. It's the choose your own adventure food.
You are the stone.
It's not wrong.
Yo, let me explain.
Not even wrong.
Let me explain something else.
If you want to put bananas on that, go ahead. Reese's Pieces? I think have your
Don't put candy on pizza.
Jelly.
Someone put ice cream.
Somebody mentioned Skittles on pizza.
Hey, guys,
Come on.
guys,
Italians will hunt you down. Like really.
Guys, let Tucker speak. I think you wanted to talk about something.
yeah. Speaking of comfort food, burgers. You could literally put a lot of things on burgers. You could do whatever you want with the patty. You do whatever you want with the bread. It's literally really versatile depending on what you have. Bacon burgers are pretty epic. Maybe if you have enough money, some Wagyu burgers. Maybe that. Some of that. Make sure medium rare on those.
Just try
something I want to point out. Comfort
I don't know
food
why, but
can be
whenever somebody brings up... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Comfort food can be anything you want. I could say a lemon is my comfort food. And
Lemon.
You guys can disagree.
I don't have comfort food.
Lemon.
Oh, you just haven't
That's
found
what
a
they
food that
have.
you're gonna eat when you're sad.
But, but the thing that I wanted to talk about is whenever somebody hot dogs and hamburgers and all that stuff, I always start thinking of the condiments. And when I start thinking of condiments, I'm always reminded of those kids at school that mix literally everything together.
Okay, I used to be one of those kids that would
Oh
mix
my
drink
God.
together.
Okay, hold on. Ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, merge that together. You got a good burger sauce. Like that, in the YouTube chat, I didn't drop you on your head or anything. What the fuck is wrong with you, lol?
Tucker.
There's mom.
Tucker.
I have a cursed image I need to show, and it's just something
that's
someone found
Sherry's
at a
mom.
market,
Wait, I thought I was
and
wondering
it's
who that was in the
relevant
chat.
because two things
Send it
together.
to me first. Send it. I don't want something so cursed being in there.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you the name. I'm gonna tell you the
That's
name.
clipped.
You guys are gonna revolt. It's called Mayo-Oreo. Guess what it is?
What?
Mayo Oreos.
An Oreo with mayonnaise?
Mayo-Oreo.
Do not show.
Oreo with mayonnaise.
Do not.
It's most
I swear to
definitely an
God.
Oreo mayonnaise
I will literally vomit.
sandwich
Oh, no.
where they replace
no.
the white stuff
Oh, no.
with mayonnaise.
Beaver, I'm Beaver. I swear to God, I'm going to throw you into a frickin' creek if you show that image.
No, show it, please. I'd like to see this.
Because it actually.
People will not find your body in the Great Lakes.
I am the Great Lakes, you coward. I will consume
You are in the you are in the water. You are in the water. Gal, I'm throwing you into Lake Ontario.
Well, you have to cross the Canadian
I live in
border
Ontario, dumbass. I've swam in that lake.
Actually, no, no, wait, I have a better idea. I have a better idea. I'm gonna throw you into the Hudson River, see who would laugh afterwards.
Why don't you just? What's that river that goes through? That goes through Detroit. There's a river near. Isn't there a bunch of rivers that can catch fire? Why don't we just throw them into one of those and light it?
Oh my god, what the heck?
Oh.
Because of all the pollution.
Jerry, how did your mom found our channel though? How did your mom
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, I might have opened my big and got that dinner once.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Jerry's wedding.
That's reasonable.
Guys, I've told my dad.
Hey guys, you know how at the beginning of the stream I was talking about that suggestion from somebody?
Yeah.
That was a suggestion from my mother.
Let's go.
I just didn't want to bring up the fact that it was my mother because, you know, I wasn't expecting her to actually show up. But hey, here she is.
For purely educational purposes, Sherry, where do I get a mother like yours?
Hello there.
Question, can I ask you, can I do something nostalgic and just question you guys about the podcast and stupid shit like that?
No. Sure, go ahead.
Okay. How long do I make this?
Also, actually, before we start, Ari, how long have we been going?
We have been streaming for
1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour.
2 hours?
Yeah, 1 hour.
1 hour, 14 minutes. Not 2 hours. What are you guys?
By the way, our
Okay.
first episode was a month ago.
Oh,
Been live for 1 hour, 14 minutes.
And we're at,
Is it bad? I
no,
wanna
it's
be a
been
guest
almost
again.
2
I
months, because
enjoy
we
this
do
more.
one a week, and there's 4 weeks, and we're on episode 7.
So yeah,
yeah.
been over a month.
I just want to point out,
Oh.
I hate this more than hosting Scuff Talk. Because this way,
You know what?
I'm just talking. As
Yo,
Did we cover
wait,
every
guys,
article?
hold on. Guys, real quick, this is just something really stupid, but... Okay, so, I am Sherry, sibling is Pepper, we're clearly basing this off of food, so why not, mother is chocolate now, why not?
Hell yeah!
Okay.
That makes sense though.
I feel kind of creepy saying that to a...
But I don't know how chocolate and paper can go together. So yeah.
Chocolate on cherries.
I don't think she.
I mean, chocolate and cherry is like sounds delicious though, but chocolate and pepper.
Actually, I watched that.
Coco. She asked me Coco.
Yeah.
Okay, Coco.
There we go.
Yeah, Coco.
Thank you, Coco.
My mother,
or
Sherry's
chestnuts.
mother is now Coco, so there we go.
Hog.
Ah, okay.
Alright, she said it. She wants to be Coco. It's official.
Okay, something else about Coco. Just not Coco as a mother, but the word Coco itself. But because you see, from how it's spelled out, when I was really young, I thought it was pronounced Cocoa.
Cocoa.
Ah, yeah.
Well, that sounds like a bionicle.
Me
I'm
too.
not gonna lie.
Coco, mama, no.
I mean, it sounds
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Sounds like an actual bionicle, and I hate it.
Do you think Coca-Cola came from the word Coco?
Hey guys, you wanna talk about the Bionicle lore?
No.
Oh my god. Bionicles.
Binocular.
Oh, they're
Where's
dead
the
now.
weird
They're
one
never
now?
coming
Yeah.
back. Lego will
Oh,
never come back.
Hold on. Coco, is this your first Void Cafe podcast? Cause we're really weird.
Weird LMAO.
Yeah, we're not really
Weird. I would say.
Yeah, no.
We're just
no,
not right in the head. We've had a few screws.
I mean,
Wow.
does it help that
I'm the
I
most
showed
sane
up
one here.
today? Like,
No,
this is
Beaver, this is
Yeah.
I'm hoping to
all
make
you've
it.
done is add to the talking. That's it.
No, I hope I get to join again because I enjoy this more than Stuff Talk. Because I can just
Yeah.
talk. I don't have to set anything up.
Yeah.
He's gonna steal our podcast.
Yeah. I like Shiki's saying of it. We're not weird. We're just stupid.
Yeah.
I think it's a little
That's
bit.
right.
Oh,
Right.
this level
Then
of
it's
knowledge
cheeky.
of idiots.
Hey guys,
This is what you get when you concentrate idiocy into its purest form.
Wait,
guys.
hold on, Spooky.
guys,
Spooky.
hold on, hold on. I'm going to read out all of Coco's messages in Kermit voice.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's just when your mom.
No, shut up. Anyway, Kermit the Frog here. Today I'm going to read out all Coco's messages in Kermit voice. Anyway,
Damn, I want
if I
Kermit,
stop,
yeah.
it's gonna be pretty dang difficult. Anyway, number 1, why are you fascinated with robots? Robots are cool. I can't wait for them to take over the world, lol.
Where
I think
where
that
is
those already
this? Where
exist.
is this?
I am indeed here to
YouTube
show
chat.
support for you guys. Pizza is comfort food. Pizza waves. You are the sons of really. And then you drop it on your head or anything. What the fuck is W? Lol. Oh my god, wow. I wanna be Coco. I wanna be Coco. You're so weird, Lamau. It is. Hi, Terry. It is what I
think you
do.
missed one, because didn't she say that she didn't drop Cherry on his head? Well,
Yeah, I already
I
said
didn't
that,
drop
you
you on
dummy.
your head or anything. What the fuck is wrong with you? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, lol.
And that's really it. Besides crying laughing emoji, I'm not gonna say the rest of that. My head hurts.
Find the laughing emoji.
Remove that from chat before I break your neck, Mark. Cherry right now? Yeah, I agree.
Can we go on to the next topic? Because you went on a tangent.
Delete that, please. I'm just gonna.
I can't believe I got disowned. What the fuck? I gotta live somewhere else now.
There's lots of values out there.
good job, Cherry. You did well.
Well,
Good for Cherry.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, actually, this Kermit voice is kind of
Can we-
shitty to do.
Can we get Cherry Pog in the chat?
Kermit gang.
Kermit gang.
Oh
Kermit
god, I
gang,
want to
Kermit gang.
commit death now. Thank you. Shitty pun.
Between the AI generated
Beside
Waluigi and
Good.
Super
That
Smash
is one
and
most
Cherry's
loose
mom,
end.
this has been quite the episode.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
Yeah,
of course
this
it's
is-
the one
Yeah.
that I show up on that is just
Hey,
hilarious.
Hey, real question, real talk. Coco's mother on the show when?
Episode 20.
Guest feature when?
Not for a
Episode 20
long
at the very
ass time.
minimum.
Specifically because Coco has a job. That she has to be.
Whoa.
Coco
What is
has
she
a job
working on?
and she's in college, I believe. Or she's doing school and work at the same time.
Alright,
Okay,
round of applause for
Big
Coco's
question.
mother for seeking
Will I
higher
show up
education.
on the show again?
Possibly.
Yeah,
maybe.
Applause, but I honor you
Yeah.
anyways.
Maybe.
No, you are exiled forever.
Maybe
Is our fan
we don't have,
base known?
we don't have any that talker.
Hold on.
I mean, Schnecky, I forget, I don't know how to say your name, but I know they were a fan. They edited the first episode and they didn't have to do that.
Oh, by the way, I have a question. What do we call our fans? Voidlings?
First.
Blink.
Customers. They're
I would
customers.
just call them whispers. Like, hello, all the whispers. in
Oh
the
yeah,
void. We're
whispers.
gonna be
Yeah, that
talking.
works.
Yeah.
I
Whispers
named
sounds
your
good.
fan base.
What? I'm exiled?
All
No, I
of
was
you,
talking
I
about.
No, you're not exiled, Coco.
Actually,
I was talking about. I was talking about Beaver. I was talking about Beaver. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's like Pepper.
Yeah.
When Pepper is here, everything is a lot better because it's just occasionally.
And also toast. And also toast.
What?
Actually, Coco,
My question.
Coco or Cherry's
Why are you
mother.
talking about
I
family?
mean,
Hello.
I'm gonna be honest. I
Okay, totally
enjoy it.
unrelated, but
It's nice talk. I'm
Yeah.
stealing that cheat sheet, by
Scum
the
the
way.
hell,
but,
holy god. It's probably because I'm going to be participating in a Hoi 4 game tomorrow, and it involves a lot of player versus player. But my brain is going to deleting itself.
Cherry
Oh.
Crazy mama, coco mama, cherry mama.
with smug face. I'm gonna post Beaver comfy because I'm pretty comfy right now. Are you guys comfy?
yeah. are.
Oh yeah, I also
Almost
forgot to mention.
Christmas.
I told Coco who Pepper was as well. So
Ah,
yeah.
I see.
Oh yeah,
And
FYI.
I love the fact that I just showed up with no repercussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FYI, I just got scolded by my friends because I'm too loud. So yeah.
Oh boy.
Damn.
No promises, but Emiko might join next.
Oh god. I still
Yo, imagine if we
still
have
owes me
Coco
an
and
interview,
Emiko
so-
on the same chat. Emma Coco?
Coco.
Emiko,
We close the episode. Hold on, after the whole
She said
date
we'd
of
love
when it
to. She
happens,
said we'd love to. This is a victory royale, guys.
number one victory.
God.
Yeah.
Just want everybody to get down. Thank you so much. I know.
Get off right.
You do
I-
realize
I-
that this kind of starts at around 11 p.m.
Yeah, this.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't, because I honestly would like to have somebody else. I would like to have a family member from one of these episodes. I'm just kind of saying that. I'm kind of asking you, what about your work and school? You know, because that is.
Coco.
You don't have to come
Probably
to the next one.
prioritize
They can
that
come
before
to
being on a
whichever one
stupid
they
talk
want.
show.
Yeah, but Coco, I have one thing to say. When you get on here, make sure to embarrass Cherry so freaking much right in front of us, please and thank you.
Can I just say
Don't worry. And don't worry. I've been told plenty of stories when I was a baby. For instance, I used to go up to our dishwasher and kiss my own reflection.
Oh, Paul,
Narcissist. We have a narcissist. I found a narcissist.
Alright, Coco, it's on. You can embarrass me more, you or me.
It's on.
Honestly, it's time to start a religion. Cherry is a god.
Paul, I want to share a story. I have no sense of taste, and whenever I would get the question of, what's your favorite taste or what's your favorite food, I would say, okay, me and you can go into a room and you can try to describe taste to me.
Oh.
It was to the point where I had to bring a doctor's note saying I physically don't have a sense of taste, and to prove it I would eat like a lemon or just something that would taste disgusting in front of people.
Damn.
So my mom would have stories of me just like chugging a jar of ketchup.
Yeah. I don't think that. I feel like I know that you just said that you have a hard time tasting things, but I'm pretty sure that not that it tasted, but it just felt thick, right?
Yeah.
No, because it was acidy. I can feel chemicals, sugar, and spice because those are chemical reactions.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Yeah.
Sugar,
No, that's what
spice, and
one is.
So Beaver, like umami and salty, you can't taste them?
I can taste salty.
Okay,
Umami? What about umami?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, umami is
umami.
essentially it tastes really good, I guess. It's MSG.
I have
Like
never tried.
monosodium glutamate, maybe like that.
Yeah.
Like
MSG isn't that bad. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, it's
Well, thank you,
a
Coco.
chemical
I'm glad you
reaction.
find this fantastic.
But no, to the point where if you try to describe taste to me, I will and smell because I don't have sense of smell, which damages my sense of taste. Yes, if you get hit as really hard as a child on the nose, you can lose your sense of smell, and also adapt to breathing out of your mouth instead of your nose. Get looked at.
Actually,
Well, I
fun
haven't
fact,
hit
there's-
my nose
that's
very
why-
hard, but I have almost not consumed food, yes.
That's why a lot of restaurants they use air freshener in the lobbies. Or like when you dine in, that's like where you sit. They'll not have the smell of the food because your smell of food, your sense of food, and sense of taste and sense of smell are linked. So if you smell the food before you have it, it's not going to taste as good, relatively speaking.
Yeah, that's what they do. And that's why I never really get scared like that. Just like, oh boy, I'm hungry. I wonder what this
No,
texture
Coco. No, Coco. You don't make me feel awkward. Not at all. You being here is actually really nice. It's actually a really nice change because, to be honest, whenever we do these, I feel like nobody sees them, and it does make sense. We are just starting as a YouTube channel, so not a whole lot of people will come at first, but having you here, it just changes things around a little bit, you know? Feels nice. Thanks for being here.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to get into editing and just start editing randomly for my own channel and maybe do some of your guys' shit if you want. But I have to understand what editing is, or how to do it.
Playlist.
Oh, you can learn how to edit using Skillshare. I'm just joking.
Skillshare. Okay, why do we have an ad now?
We were sponsored. We were just.
Why do we have an ad now? Why do we have an ad?
I wasn't worried about you so much as everyone.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Oh god. No,
you actually
if
sound
I
cool,
actually
so I'm
figure out how
totally
to
chill with
edit,
you.
I would be happy to edit shit. Just because I'm bored and I have too much
Wait,
time.
wait. Are we sponsored? Wait.
A beaver.
No, we are not sponsored. God, I wish we were sponsored, but we're not.
No, that would have been awesome.
We would get a sponsor if we would
Skillshare.
milk your hair and.
Sponsored by.
We haven't sponsored Amico yet. Guys, we haven't sponsored Amico yet. Our daily Amico sponsor yet.
This episode of
Alright,
War Talk
well,
is
you know
sponsored by Emiko Otaro. You can watch his dark for free on his YouTube channel called Emiko Otaro. It lowers your brain cells and takes the time of your day. Long exposure may lead to higher chance of dementia. People who get confused easily may get the Marian's mental too. Emiko is really great because I'm confused and I'm scared, and because of that the horror element feels more real. Amen. We all have depression, my friend. Do you know something that will fix that? I don't know either. So that's why we're bringing you Emiko Otaro to intensify the depression. You can watch his ARG on YouTube. Emiko Otaro. I repeat, Emiko Otaro. Back to the podcast. Thank you.
That's
Very good. Very good. Perfect. That's perfect.
What? No,
Guys,
I
guys, I think that's the first time we've ever read off a script here.
No,
I think it is
because we've praised
We have
Emiko before and
If
read
you
off
guys
scripts.
Yeah,
put a
we have.
script in front of me, I would mangle and destroy it to something. It will be ad-libbed and made up so much that it won't resemble a script. And this is why I got
That
kicked out
just
of
makes
the
it more
school
human.
play. No, the reason I got kicked out of the school play is because they handed me a script and I looked up slang and I did slang of the time of the play. I got kicked off the stage for rehearsal, and then they looked up the words and realized, wait, he's using slang from their time. And this is why I never went into art school and then went into politics. If anyone gets that joke, good for you.
Did you go?
I wish I understood the joke.
What did he say? I wasn't paying attention.
Beaver, I have a
Oh, I got
question.
kicked out of art school, so I went into politics.
Beaver,
Oh, that's
I have a
not
question.
funny.
Beaver,
Oh my god.
Beaver,
You
I
can't
have a
joke about
question.
it. This is why we don't have
Show
sponsors.
I don't get
God.
it. I don't get it.
Scary, scary. World War II.
Terry, I'm a
Lead
DM.
up to World War II. Person in
What's up,
charge.
Spooky?
Cherry.
Not ringing any
It
bells.
means 45
Super evil.
A DM.
No, I'm trying to
Super evil.
War II.
DM
Lead
is
up.
Terry.
Someone was calling my name, and I don't know who it was or what they said.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, it's a Hitler joke. Wow,
Yeah.
it took you a long time.
Oh god,
a little
we're
too
gonna
long.
get cancelled. No.
Oh god.
He's been exterminated, dude.
We're not gonna get sponsored. Hey, no,
literally are.
We're not gonna get those anymore.
Listen here. No, let
Guys,
me.
this is the thing that we risk with inviting Beaver. This
No,
is
no, no, listen. No, listen.
The worst
if I
thing is,
start-
I've
no,
seen
maybe a
people make
question
that
is
joke.
why
and-
Guys, listen. If Iron Star Productions made so many jokes, which included a certain group in the Middle East and Hitler, and he got sponsored by a multitude of companies, then we can too. It
yeah.
doesn't matter.
I'm gonna be-
If a man like him could get sponsored, then we can. I
No,
realize
something-
that I'm not a guy.
Guys, you want me to say something actually controversial? Hitler
No!
was an actual good
No!
artist.
Yeah, you know what?
Shut up. Shut up. No. I'm defending. I'm
He was talking
defending
about
his
his
art.
art. He was talking about his art, not
Stop
Yeah,
what his
he was a
actions.
good artist. His paintings actually look good.
Why
Yeah,
did he get into
I
art
mean-
school?
Because
he wanted to
people
shoot
were
art.
rude.
Yeah.
He wasn't cut out. Before, art school standards were really high, and they kind of lowered it nowadays.
For reasons.
Uh,
Well, because I don't want another Hitler running around. Let's be honest.
Okay, let's change it topic.
Apparently,
Anyway,
this
oh, guys, Star Wars Visions. Star Wars Visions.
Well, that's
We
good.
can talk about that. Oh wait, hold on a second.
That's
Yeah.
a good series.
Yeah, I've only gotten to episode 4 and I haven't finished episode 4, so we can only talk about 1, 2, 3 if people have watched 1, 2, and 3, or just 1.
Wait, let me
Are we talking
bring
about the
up this
trilogy or
Umbrella
the old
Saber.
movies?
Oh yeah, one of the episodes was drawn by Studio Trigger, aka the people who made Kill la Kill.
Yeah, that Kill la Kill was good.
Yeah, Kill la Kill was good too.
I loved Kill la Kill. That was good.
I have never watched anything. Never watched a movie.
Ryo
Never watched
Komatoi.
anything.
That.
Ryo Komatoi was cool too.
Fix that.
What's that one character again? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say the first episode is already pretty good. The other episode
What do you want me to read? Mark, what do you want me to read?
Don't read it. Do not.
Just give me a second.
Raise your
I
fist
know what
into
you
the
mean.
air and raise a rebel yell.
Don't.
There's lots of baddies out
No.
there.
What
and
is
you need
No,
to send
no,
it.
no,
Oh, it was
no,
the Pack-a-Punch
no.
theme, you jerks. It's Pack-a-Punch.
Oh yeah.
But
You guys
still,
know
Audio
about the
jungle.
joke
Copyright.
about there's one song that I love singing, and it's the song that never ends. It's from a really old show, but it's so shitty because you keep technically keep it going just to annoy people. No, it goes, "This is the song." Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna sing that.
This is
I'm
the
not
song that
gonna
gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. This is the song that gets on everybody's nerves.
What is happening?
Audio
No, it's the
jungle.
song
We're all
that-
singing songs for what reason? No idea.
Literally no
Here's the
reason.
karaoke episode.
Alright, Jerry,
first-
pop off.
I don't want to read it,
The first
specifically because I
character-
don't trust you.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, we don't trust anyone here.
Mark made a mistake trusting somebody. They came on here and they started blasting, I don't know, what did they start blasting? Full volume?
Something
So I'm
copyrighted.
blasting random
Something.
Was that when I wasn't?
Yeah, and we had to immediately kick them off.
Question: Can I point
Shut
out
up,
how
Mark.
I haven't done anything that risky? Everything I've done is actually
So you've been a
tame
decent
compared
human
to
being?
others. Okay, name one risky thing I've done.
Nothing really.
Join the Evercoast server.
That's a good point. I was like the first one to
That's
join.
a good point.
Staying
That's a
together.
very good point.
Wow, I meant that as a joke, but okay.
No, you didn't know I was the first one to the first one to join. I make it obvious. That's what I said. Okay, let's talk about the Amico server. I said, don't make me feel old. I've been through all the history of the server.
He
I was the
literally like
first
the second
admin.
or first person to join, and
Wait,
the
was what?
Oh, we're talking about my history on the
Yeah,
server now, I guess.
he is ancient compared to hell.
I was
Even
here
me.
at the beginning, and I will be the last.
Because he's November, and not even just November, he was like the second person here.
Yeah, I was the second person to join,
Oh,
and I was the first person to be given admin.
Yeah, he's old, and the first person to lose it.
It's like a
I'm
And the
sorry.
first person
Wow. What a way to bring that up.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not admin of this shit show anymore. I'm gonna be honest.
now
I can
now that I look at
try.
it, now that I look at it, I'm the youngest here.
I'm 18, so I can legally sign sponsorships.
Joined? Although,
Yeah.
what? Like March 2021? March, April, May. I joined
we
May.
put enough effort into it, we could actually get
joined
a big Shadow Legends sponsor.
Oh yeah, I
enjoyed
could
Yeah,
actually do that.
you're
That should
tiny.
be our goal. That should be our goal.
Yeah, I
No,
joined.
well,
I joined
no.
during.
Aim for
The reason
better
why I put off
companies.
joining the Amico server was because I at first wasn't as invested of it, and when I saw that it was, a Discord server based around,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
ARG and all its mysteries, I thought, oh, the people are really only going to be talking about, ARG stuff and mysteries, and I was like, over time, I kind of warmed up to the idea, and then when I joined, I got into a conversation about waffles and holes. So,
You had high expectations for this death.
Yeah, by the
Okay.
way, fun fact about my stay here, I joined November 30th of last year, and I never really communicated here much. I talked in the VC like once, like in December. Then I just screwed off forever. Then I ended up coming back around in like August, July, and I met some pretty damn cool people.
Yeah.
All of you.
Bruh. No, you took her.
But mostly I'm just joking. Y'all are cool.
I love how I joined a few hours earlier than Techno.
You got here an hour earlier, but
yeah.
And the two of us, I think, I'm not saying this to put myself above you, but I think I've done more with my time.
Yeah, I know, man, I know.
Aren't you part of the sound team or something?
The founder of sound team.
No,
I'm the founder.
actually, I really want to. Is it fine if I go on my tangent about me and my story here, or is that not allowed right now?
No, everybody else has done it while they're asking.
All right, time to go on a very
yeah.
long tangent.
Here we
You've
go again.
heard this before, and literally everyone. I've already said this. Okay, so I got here December 3rd or 2nd. I believe it was 2nd. And this was so long ago. God, this was December of 2020, I think.
No.
Anyways, or was it 2019? No, it was 2020. Anyways, December 2nd, 2020, and I walk in. Well, not walk in. I join. It's you get to say. God, I feel that this feels awkward, and I don't know why. Anyways, so I get in. I look around. Not much to do because I've joined late in the afternoon, and after Emiko's posted this video, I joined the VC and they're wrapping stuff up, and I'm like, is there anything I can do? And I think I'm very annoying, or I feel like I'm being annoying. At least when I think back to what I said, I feel like a very annoying person. It was Cyborg who was doing stuff. And I was like, is there anything I can do? No? Okay. I'll just go in the corner and sit here until something happens. And then December 3rd rolls around. I hop in, excited to do things, expecting not to do much. And then the server finds post-mortem, and I regret every decision I've made since then. And
when we talk about backstories, it's my turn to talk about my backstory up until the present day. No, I wouldn't want to do that because it would be very long. It would have to be like its own thing.
That is
and
true.
Yes, that's just me wanting to get on this again because I enjoy this.
Yeah,
at least I am.
Oh yeah, we're also planning on inviting Emiko next week.
Also,
you know, the person that we've been continuously complimenting. Yeah, we're trying to get him on our stupid podcast.
Yeah, probably not going to happen. I don't want to raise anyone's expectations, but
I can. The reason why
I'm much better at lowering expectations than I am at raising them.
The reason why it doesn't make sense for the weird stuff I did, because I was promoted to admin because people didn't have the member role, and I was meant to give them that. I did not select on my job, but then it was automated, and they made the mistake of asking me if I wanted to keep admin, so of course I kept it. And as the rest is history, also, I can possibly call in a favor with Emiko. He owes me some.
How many?
Well, I mean, we still got an interview. We got that time he accidentally sent a leak, and I deleted it, like, right away. I still have that. Let's see what else.
You have blackmail on literally everyone here.
Not me!
Yeah. Oh no, he will.
Techno.
He will.
You wanna know a fun fact? You guys think you've seen the evidence locker. It goes back to the beginning of the server.
Yeah. Let's move on from his blackmail material, please.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't somebody here all favor for beaver? Question mark. I remember remember that. The legal.
Yeah, you guys remember that bet? You guys remember that time when you guessed the episode link? I might catch that in soon.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Just call me.
Oh yeah, Techno, isn't the, yeah, I've won that. I did a shit post of like, I was expecting to lose, and then everyone just went, well, shit, guess he's here now. Oh, of course, he photoshopping me into there? No. Sad.
That would be amazing. But
I would love just to see a beaver just in a corner or behind the bar.
We have a random picture
if
of
you're
beaver
gonna
from
make
stock
regular,
images and throw it in there.
No wait, I have an image that you can use. Let's see if I can find.
You know, I dislike when people compare Scuff Talk to this because
this is way better. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, no, I wouldn't argue this is better. It's just that they're two completely different formulas to make a show.
Yeah,
Scuff Talk has planning, questions, a prepared set, a list of agenda, and then a free talk after show.
If they want this to be more like Scuff Talk, I can make a question for it.
I don't want to deal with planning. Please, no more planning.
No, Techno, it's gonna be me planning. Just like how the beginning, I said.
This is our creation.
Techno.
Yeah.
This is mainly just related to the thing of, yeah, I can just do this again. But I'm not, because I understand Scuff Talk's time has passed.
Well, I mean, Scuff Talk would be nice to have again.
But then I'll be competing with you guys, and I don't want to.
No, we could have like a joint partnership. There's nothing saying we have to compete with each other. Just schedule them on 2 different days.
To be honest, if I would do Scuff Talk again, it will be more drawn out, longer discussions, because this is very like one discussion as soon as it goes out. Scuff Talk would be more like a tangent thing. We just see where the conversation is. And I'm gonna be honest, I just enjoy talking. That's mainly what I do right now. All I can really do. Anywho, next topic. If I do Scuff Talk, it's gonna have to be with like either help, because I wouldn't want to bring it back on my own, and it will most likely be like sold off to Twitch.
It was the illegal betting pool. The time that everybody did, I did 20 minutes.
Why did?
But I did one.
Oh yeah, I won that.
Why do you still have an image of the betting pool I made?
Because you posted it in there.
I'm pretty sure Beaver won that, so everyone in this list owes Beaver a favor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that list for just in case I ever want to get back on the show.
Beaver pinned that, so I was scrolling and I accidentally found it. So yeah, that's what happened.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have to constantly remind me I'm in debt to you, so.
Oh dude, I have the screenshot now.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, if you guys want, I could bring back Scuff Talk and kind of give you the role of it. Because I'm using it. I would rather just be offshore.
I want to hear what Techno was saying before you brought up, which was how Scuff Talk and the Void Cafe differ because of.
Oh, I already finished that conversation.
No. Techno, I could keep it going. The thing with Scuff Talk is, I racked my brain like a few weeks before, and I made questions. I made interesting topics, and then I would go to the person saying, hey, if you want to do these questions, just name the ones that you take out. If there's any questions you want to do, bring them up, and I will ask them. So you can talk about new projects.
The main difference is execution. Scuff Talk got its humor from the fact that you had a well-thought-out plan, but the execution was absolutely hilariously scuffed.
Yeah, and that was like the joke of it. It's bad on purpose. We leaned into the fact that we didn't know what we were doing.
But this is just no plan, this is no plan, great execution, stupidly, semi-decent execution. Because while even though it feels like we don't have a good execution, we're doing great. We're not.
Yeah,
I would argue that we're doing very well for a group of people with zero plan, on no idea what we're going to talk about today. We'll walk in here. Some of us don't even look at the topics that Eric provides. and we only look at those and use those whenever we die down. But what we do is we have such a natural cohesion here.
Yeah.
And there's people who can bring up topics if we ever die down. There's people that, although are silent most of the time, when they do talk, they provide a lot of key insight. Like Kit Kit doesn't talk that much, but when she does, she adds quite a lot to the conversation. You might notice that for a good chunk of time, I don't speak.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
And when I do talk, I talk for ridiculous long amounts of time. And then we have Sherry. He keeps the conversation going. He comes up with topics multiple times. And then we have our leaders, that's Harry and Shiki. Sometimes Shiki is like, depends. He's quite a lot like me because he'll go on tangents and he talks a lot, but he also doesn't talk a lot, and sometimes he just dies. And then we have Plushy and Airy. These guys fill in the gaps, and it's like a good natural cohesion between people. A natural. Which I describe.
I kind of want to go over Scuff Talk again. The reason what made it so random is why it's so different. You guys are keeping a schedule with no planning. I had planning. It's just my life kind of crumbled.
Yeah.
Which was the main reason I stopped doing it, because I wanted to get my shit in order, which I now have. I have a better PC.
Ooh.
So I can now I did try streaming, but it didn't work. But I can now record my own screen and record my own episodes. And then I realized by the time I needed to get all of that, I kind of just let Scuff Talk fall out, and then you guys started making your own thing. And I'm gonna be honest, the reason why this is better is because you have that planning. It may not seem like it, this is somewhat planned. Scuff Talk had it planned.
Yeah.
Scuff Talk had a plan and ran with it, and it was decent. The reason why I liked it so much is because me and Techno and a few others had our own synergies within the group. Techno meshed well with kind of everyone. Kid meshed well with, Kid was just.
Kid was. I would say that we as a group meshed well.
With Shecky, and Shecky meshed well with that. And it was just a clusterfuck. It was never supposed to be permanent. It was always just something that tied over. And I'm happy and inspired people to do stuff like this. Then again, I still do miss it because just talking was really fun. Especially about the ARG, but I also wanted to keep it as, it's not, how do I put this nicely? It's not praising anyone, it's its own individual thing within the community. It was okay to shite talk on the content that Emiko made. That's something I wanted to keep, but I feel like no one wanted to hear it. Anywho, now on to the next question. Why is everyone quiet?
Quick PSA that as of 8 hours ago, so there are 66 hours remaining to buy the GTA Grand Theft Auto 3 trilogy. From the Rockstar Games and stuff.
I don't
Rockstar stores.
care about Grand Theft Auto.
That,
I mean,
Is it free?
No, not GTA 5. GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. The re-swapped. What do you call them?
Oh,
upgraded. Yeah, remastered edition.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time left to it. They're going to be removing it from every single storefront. As of October 11, 2021, which is going to be in, about 2 days.
I'm gonna be honest, I might talk to you guys behind the scenes and just see if you guys want the rights to Scuff Talk. Do something with it. I'm fine with still being the host. I just feel like you guys could do more of it. So I kind of want to bring it back, but then I don't want to go into that shit.
Alright, let's stop talking about Scuff Talk, because I think we've talked about it enough, and there's...
let's see. I guess you're about Back for Blood. That's coming out soon, and it's...
Yeah, actually, it just came up on my newsreader.
The apparent Left 4 Dead replacement, which... Left 4 Dead would be a classic.
I had Discord.
Wait, how much people...
Chip in and out.
Back 4 Blood is, I think it was by some of the same developers as Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, it was by the same.
But,
wait, how much people in the Void crew have a computer that can run Left 4 Dead? Because I'm willing to do a Left 4 Dead game with you guys for content.
I might be able to, I'm not not sure.
I'm able to run a way out, if you know what that game is.
I could, but then I would have to actually get it, which you should be able to run Left 4 Dead 2, but the only thing is money. I don't have that either.
Isn't Left 4 Dead 2 buggy as hell?
No, it's not bad.
No, it's actually decent. The only time you can bug it is if you know how to do it. And I know how to do some bugs, but they're not even really bugs. It's mainly just fall damage, negation, pipe jumping. It's mainly just shit like that, that if you can only do the bugs if you know how to do it. There's also a speedrun strat that I fail at 9 times out of 10, but when I do it, boy, it skips a lot of progress.
Left 4 Dead 2 is one of those like campaign-based games that's surprisingly replayable, even without the mods where you can screw around.
That's because of the AI director. It goes, I'm gonna switch these up. It's very fun.
I'm hoping Back 4 Blood is going to be like that, and apparently, according to this news article, even if you're a solo player, it's still going to be pretty good because the bots are going to be great.
It has, the bots are decent, but it has its problems.
One of the other gacha games has had really bad AI, though, apparently. The
it had
like
terrible AI that would shoot you.
Is apparently an RPG gacha game with really shit AI, so there's nice duality.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about AI in video games, I have no bigger and better video game to suggest than Utopia, because in that game, you only control the main character, and all your other party members are decidedly using their own skills and attacks via
you
their
have to
job
work
class
with
and their
AI, and
personality.
AI has to work with you.
Huh?
You have to work with the AI, and it has to work with you, and I kind of like that.
Yeah,
if it works.
Especially when it does something that you don't expect it to do, but yet it works out even. It
It's just like, I did not expect you to use Vicious Mockery, but he missed his final turn.
Yep.
Time to kill.
And I also remember seeing lots of tier lists of people's like sorting the different classes or jobs based on how the AI handles them, and I'm like, wow. Apparently, like, tank is one of the worst ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I hate tier lists. Like, boy, just let me have my fun. If I want to run a low tier object, then let me, because I want to have fun. Let me have fun, John.
Actually, I like tier lists because then you can run stupid things like that and call it stupid. And be like, fuck the meta, I'm doing this.
Yeah, well, can I bring up something I do a lot in a game called Warframe? There's a character who is F tier because his kit does not mesh well with his, like, what he does. And he eats people. And do you know what my favorite build to run with him is? It's called War Sniper. I max out his range. He has an ability called Feast where he just consumes the enemy. I can do, I believe, 90 meters, which is stupidly far for the game, and I eat enemies, pretty much neutralizing them from the game. He is bottom tier, despite having spot removal better than the top tiers. And I love running it because people get so pissed off, like, ugh, why are you running Grendel? Haha, Grendel go vacuum. And tier lists are fun, but the people who demand that you stick with tier lists are not. I mean, if you're in a competitive scene, yeah, stick with tier lists, but if you're doing it casually, what's the point? You just want to have fun. And everyone's quiet again.
And with that, I think we will be ending soon. Most people are getting busy. It's been 2 hours, and we're out of topics. So let's not let this go on any longer than it should. Remember to get your Nintendo Switch if you want that upgrade. It's $350, comes with a higher base package, and is not a sponsor. Thank you all for coming.
Oh no, wait, the stream is
what comes like $50?
It's comfy.
It's $350 for the new Nintendo Switch with OLED. Not bigger battery, but it's a better chip, and OLED is more power efficient. And they're doubling the built-in storage.
LED light with better lithium battery.
it's OLED, organic light emitting diode, compared to liquid crystal diode. So it's going to be it can turn off the pixels individually, which will make it actually have a lot better picture. And if you're into dark games like Resident Evil and like the sort of very dark ambiances, it's gonna look a lot better because the contrast will be fantastic. OLED is like the savior of screens right
I just
now.
want to say thank you for having me on. It's been quite fun.
Yes, thank you, Beaver, our guests. And yes, with that, we are officially wrapped up. Good night or good morning, everybody, depending on where you are. Ta-ta.
Yep. Okay, since he's done, I'm gonna go be in company.